So as you know, March is National Athletic Trainers Month, and here at Nichols we greatly appreciate all that our athletic trainers do for our programs, our coaches, our student athletes, and it's great that we have an opportunity to thank them specifically during this month for everything that they do throughout the year. And we greatly appreciate all that Tim, Allie, Morgan, Will, and Joe do for Nichols student athletes. So it's great to be here during this month when we have an opportunity to recognize them for everything they do throughout the year. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to all the athletic trainers.
I started here at Nichols in August. I went to University of Miami for undergrad, then Merrimack College for grad school. After that, or at Merrimack, I did my GA position there. Got a job at University of Hartford. Was there for about a year. And then a position opened up here at Nichols. My boyfriend, Justin Ruff, is currently the head strength coach here, so thought it'd be fun to work together. So applied, got the job here in August, and just been here ever since. The student athletes here at Nichols are awesome. I think I've had connections with them almost immediately since I first started with field hockey and women's volleyball in the fall. They work really hard. They're fun to be around. Great relationships with all 5 of the teams that I work with. Wouldn't trade them for the world. They get along great. They make me work very hard. They keep me very busy, but I love that. We have the staff of the 4 of us down here actually working together. Tim oversees us upstairs. Probably the best boss you could ever wish for is Tim Bennett. And then me, Will, Joe, and Morgan, we work really well together. We're all pretty young. We get it. We work long hours. We're there for each other. Help each other when we need to, really open communication. It's just a fun place to work. I think the athletes feel that when they come in, and that's what we kind of try to portray here, is that this is a safe space for everyone where, we will get our work done, but we want everyone to be comfortable. We're all comfortable with each other.
So I grew up in Marlborough, Connecticut. I went to the University of New Hampshire for undergrad. I went for athletic training, did a few clinical rotations there. I had an internship with the Los Angeles Chargers, which is pretty cool, in the summer of 2020. And then I was just looking for graduate assistant positions, searching the NATA Career Center, and found Nichols. It was a good location for me, and yeah, just ended up here. Honestly, my job's awesome. My boss, Tim Bennett, he's very flexible with our schedules, so being able to kind of create flexible hours for us, and then that helps us be there more for the athletes. I feel like this job is mostly just like caring about the athletes and who we work with every day. So making sure we're giving them the chance to come in here, use our resources, and use us is kind of what it's all about. Yeah, Allie, Will, and Morgan, we just have a really good dynamic. We all work together, communicate well with each other, make sure each of us are working hard when we need to, and then getting the proper time off when our teams aren't going. Sometimes it gets a little hectic when we have every sport going at once. We work well together, bounce ideas off each other, and make this place run pretty smoothly.
I went to Nichols College in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I actually originally went in as a neuroscience major, and I suffered an injury my freshman year of college and tore my MPFL, which helped me out for a bit. And I got to learn more about athletic training and what it was, and I switched my degree because I wanted to be able to help other athletes that were in my position, and I also wanted to stay in sports. I've loved sports since I was a kid, and this keeps me in it. I wanted to move back home after college, so started looking around, and I found Nichols, and it was a perfect fit. So I think my bond with the Nichols student athletes is actually great. They're an interesting group of kids and adults. I love working with every single one of them from any of the sports that I work with. They love coming in here to do treatment, rehab, even just come in and just say hi and chit-chat. The dynamic between the 4 of us down here in the athletic training room is great. We all get along, we all work together, and Tim upstairs, he is amazing. He comes down here all the time, and I definitely miss having him down here all the time, joking around and just being down here working clinically and everything, but he's amazing support for us. He backs us 100%. The 4 of us that work together, we wouldn't be where we are getting the job done without one another. So, I mean, the dynamic that we have is amazing.
My journey of my athletic training career started at Bridgewater State for my undergrad, and then I came here to Nichols to get my master's. I had my master's in MSOL, and then I left here and went to the Baltimore Orioles, where I was with them for 2 seasons, and then decided last year to come back home, or into this area, to be closer to family, and that's where I came back to Nichols. Tim Bennett was kind enough to take me back, and I've been happy ever since. The one thing I love about the Nichols experience and environment is it's such a small, close-knit community. Everyone knows each other. It's one good thing is, all the athletes know me. I'm comfortable with everyone. Staff's amazing. Everyone's so friendly and cheerful around here, and the campus is so small you can walk around campus and see everyone you know, and it's just a good, fun environment to be in. Working with this staff has just been amazing. I got to work with Joe for a whole season of football. He's such a hard worker. He's such a good guy to work with. It's just fun being in this environment. Allie's great to work with. We're like desk partners, so it's awesome to be around. She brings a fun environment. Morgan's a hard worker. Haven't worked too much. We work in hockey, so we see each other a little bit, but she's been great to work with. And then Tim is one of the greatest bosses I've ever had. It's one of the reasons why I came back. So just working with him every day is excitement with him.
I'm the Director of Strength and Conditioning at Nichols College. I have 1 GA, oversee all varsity athletics, program, scheduling, nutrition, education, all that kind of stuff around being an athlete in college.
Yep.
Relationship with the ATs is awesome. I've always wanted to kind of branch off into that. I considered like PT, AT growing up and going into undergrad. So I knew that it was very important, especially with this role, and it's important at every college. If you want to have a successful athletic department, this is something that needs to be on the same page, and it also helps with bleeding into the culture of the team. So like if there's no communication between me and the AT staff and the coaching staff, then the consistent communication is going to help the athlete at the end of the day. And then just with injuries in general, everyone's kind of been nicked and banged up if you were an athlete at some point, and you still want to feel part of the team, you want to recover quickly, and you want to get back to playing. And that's a huge part that we can help with. When athletic training doesn't necessarily have the same tools we do, and we don't have the same tools they do, that's where we have to kind of work together. So.